Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. So this is the view for one of my clients, and we are well above the competition via views for our profile. You can see that we are the blue line, and the pink or reddish is the average similar businesses in the same radius, how they perform on Bing Maps. So for my client, we have 405 views versus 31. That was in April, and then in May we had 365 versus 31. So views are a KPI that you should look at within Bing because most of the searches that are taking place are via desktop. That's actually really important to note because if you see like a Bing Maps listing on Bing, you're going to basically pick up your phone and call the business directly. Therefore, it's really difficult to track that. Bing does a little bit of tracking over here. So I went back to May just to show. So I'll try my best to explain this, but an entity card is if you click directly on the Bing Map profile. The info card is if somebody clicks on to learn more about the business. Obviously, a website click, if someone clicks on the website button, now goes to the website. Reviews are now clicking to read the reviews. Bing pulls in reviews from TripAdvisor and Yelp. I think they also bring in Facebook reviews too. But for my client, they have Yelp reviews. Photos, obviously, we know what that is. They click on that. Directions, we know what that means. And phone number, what I just explained is that most of the time it's a desktop search that is taking place within Bing. Therefore, you're probably not going to click on it. It's going to be extremely little for how many people search on Bing on their phone since Google's the default on Android and iPhone devices. So you might be wondering, what can I really do to maximize my Bing places for business or Bing for business account? So let me show TM Blast as the example. And let me go to the map section over here. So a couple things that I've noticed within for my own business, but for my clients is one, I regularly sync whatever we make within Google Maps directly into Bing Maps. Those are things like your description, your category, your business name, your special hours, which is actually pretty important. Anything you can bring over, and even photos too. These are all freshness factors that go into your Bing Map rankings. Next, I've talked about this plenty of times. Bing does not bring in reviews from Google reviews, so you have to diversify. Yelp is key because Yelp is also used by Apple Maps, but I believe Facebook is another one, and definitely TripAdvisor reviews are featured on Bing Maps, so that is another ranking factor as well. Now, this is just speculation, so I'm gonna go back to a TM Blast search. I just want to show you what I've noticed within my business and also for my clients as well. LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft. And I believe, especially for a local business, having a business page on LinkedIn, I think feeds directly into Bing Maps. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to click on LinkedIn over here. It's going to now load the page for TM Blast. And of course, this pop-up comes up, but let's forget about it. View as a member. And then I'm going to go to the About section over here. Scroll all the way down, and you can see the location that I have here is directly from Microsoft Bing. I think that information is used directly into your Bing Places for Business account because obviously, again, most people don't use Bing for mobile searches. But if you have a LinkedIn address that is properly verified on Bing Maps, but also on LinkedIn, I think it's an additional ranking factor as well that goes into the consideration for Bing. So for all my local SEO clients I have, whether you're an HVAC or a dentist or a locksmith or a personal injury attorney, whatever it is, I'm always pushing create a dedicated business page on LinkedIn, include your map. It's featured directly within Microsoft. You can see it's a Microsoft map that they have here. I think that feeds into Bing. And then, of course, it's really simple. Sync whatever you do within Google on a weekly basis into Bing. That freshness factor is important. And then, of course, reviews too. Don't just rely on Google reviews. Get Yelp reviews if possible, or Facebook, or another third party as well. These are all ways you can really, maximize your reach within Bing. Obviously, it's a smaller player compared to Google and even Apple. But the way I look at this is that if we're able to diversify our portfolio a little bit, get more impressions for Bing, get a few more leads from it, it's well worth the effort. So anyway, I hope this video might have sparked some ideas what you guys can do for your business. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, have a good rest of your day.